Hi, my name is Edna and I'm doing a tutorial on Gumpaste roses. Okay, so I've been working with my rosebud and right now I have two layers. I have my first layer with 2 petals in a round, and then I have my second layer with 3 petals, and I'm gonna do my next layer is 5 petals, and I'm still with my 1.5 inch circle, and I'm gonna do exactly the same thing. I'm gonna roll on the half top, but this time I'm gonna take a toothpick and I'm gonna make a little bit of a roll on the top part on 2 sides. Okay, it's just a little bit of a roll with the toothpick. You see that? So after I done that, I'm gonna take my petal and I'm gonna flip it. Now the rolls are down, so you're gonna take your ball tool. I'm gonna just cup the center and pull down a little bit. I'm gonna do this 5 times. 5 times. Now I am on my last petal. This is my 5th petal. I'm going over the top with my ball tool, thinning that edge, taking my toothpick. I'm gonna roll on one corner, go to the other side, roll the other corner. See, I'm gonna flip my petal, take my ball tool, roll my center, and make a point. I just put them right there, take my rose, and I'm just gonna take the glue, add it in the center. I cannot tell you how many times I'm gonna say that because you don't want to have excess glue. Now you're gonna do this in a spiral, and just make sure that that petal is not too low. So that's the only thing that you have to watch. So if you're gonna do to the next flower, you have to use a bigger circle for this. And this is not a typical way to do flowers. This is just a way so anybody can do them. There's cutters out there that you can use. So you're gonna take your glue and gonna finish one side and make sure it's thick, and I put the glue just at my base. I take my next petal, put some glue in the center just to start it going, find the center of my petal, make sure they're even, and here you're gonna go and put glue just at the bottom on each side, making it sure it's sticking well. On the first one I didn't do that because at the end I need to put the last one inside the first one, so I don't do that. I grab my next one, I put glue at my base, find the center, and I'm just pressing on the bottom. Grab the next one, put some glue, and pressing at the bottom. Sorry about that, I'm losing my voice. The next one and last one, same thing, glue at the bottom, you find the center, You open your first one and you stick it inside, and then put some glue just at the bottom. Just a little goes a long way, and glue it back. Now you play with them, and the best thing to do with this right now is just leave it alone. Hang it upside down. Look at it. Looks. Just hang it upside down and let it dry before you go to your next level of flowers, which would be 7 petals. On those 7 petals, I would suggest go to a bigger circle, just so you can actually make sure that you're reaching your base. So probably a 2-inch circle would, you know, do a better job about this. But at this stage, you just want to hang it upside down in a rack, maybe a cookie rack that you can actually put some books and just hang it there. Just let it dry. Roses are better done in stages. So do your rose bud. After it's dry, then you can put your sepals and do them in layers, because it's easier to do when they are dry. It's just plain easier. People try to do them at once, and I'm not gonna say that they can be done like that, but if you just let them dry for a few hours, it's just so much easier than trying to do them at once. Now let them dry before you continue, and then you can go ahead and do your last row, which would be your 7 petals. Ta-ta! Be right back.